There's a cost you can complete, or your hands just won't quite meet. I can lend you all the bits.
Whoa there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Antis. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you left. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all. Ah, yes. All us troopers share a unique bond, don't we? A certain camaraderie. For we are all but tools of war. Eh? Something like that? Look, I appreciate your attempt at playing excessively familiar with me to get inside, but it don't really matter. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
As the uncomplicated lunar. And my dear, you know my terms. They are really quite straightforward.
On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
That I am indeed the uncomplicated loner. And to keep things simple, you can be sure that my race will never
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you? Well, never too late to start. Plunder's plunder, Auntie always says. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it. Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it. As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milver Street. Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. What? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation.
My interest rates aren't low. I'll be keeping track till you pay back every single bit you owe. 'Cause I am the uncomplicated loner.
People think I got a jacket from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind. Well, maybe I am drunk. Drunk on bold ideas.
For music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by
Ideas.
Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and
Never been the type to sit behind a desk all day. What, when I could stand?
Under only one circumstance will wireless-free Arcadia report hearsay. If it makes the competition look bad. So now, hear this juicy rumor from Protectorate territory. Frontline scuttlebutt has it the Sovereign is missing in action. He's supposedly their great thought leader, yet he has disappeared from public view, seen in neither
Behind the
moon
bar.
nor station. What's the story here?
Back already. Anything else I can help you with?
Deals driving profits, and the Protectorate's console has been the life of their joyless shindig lately. Quite the go-getter.
All right.
The Sovereign's top VP, his muscle, seems highly involved in their whole totalitarian operation. The Sentinels, their secret police, reportedly answered to him. Makes you wonder if the console is really running the show. Who knows? We have all the jigsaw pieces.
Oh, this must be one of my copious direct reports. Rest assured, time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required... many thanks for the... This meritocratic society is still so I fear I'm not cut out for this canid, eat canid lifestyle. Seems the only way to... Never picked up those skills in my 50 years as Fairfield's drone operator. Pity they didn't keep me on there. I was quite skilled at it. Oh, wait, there's a sprat race? Are we expected to bring our own? Never mind, I'll figure it out.
A lot of fresh blood in the talent pool around here with these protectorate defects. Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity to wait? What? Is that from Jackson? Oh, thank the Lord. Jackson and I are partners, see. He unearthed an unexploited... This is just the thing to put me on the map. Fast-track promotion to lower middle management for sure. Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics. What? Sovereign's finest Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that... Oh, don't worry, you'll get your bits. But first, I've got to salvage... tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable? Personal thrusters? No one would... Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. In the unlikely of...
Soon, you can save the day with Boards rockets. When your ship's adrift and lost.
Commander, your munition supplies are low. It is best we discuss acquiring more ammunition when we are next traveling together.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you... How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? I'm sure you'll...
Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
You're tuned to wireless-free Arcadia, the best thing since sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement.
Auntie Cleo here to address all the hubbub over these riffs. Arcadia's yay-sayers and eggheads think these light shows herald the end of the worlds. Poppycock. Riffs present an opportunity, not a calamity. Once someone irons out their reality-rending downside, we'll be left with nothing but upside. I have full confidence that our lab coats in experimental operations will innovate a profitable use for them. Riffs could be leveraged in negotiations or to gatekeep trade routes. Think of the R&D potential. Seriously, think of it. That's your job, VPs. Auntie's job is to keep you motivated. The threat of extinction is the mother of invention, after all.
Now, on to other things. Next up, something reasonably tricky. Please consult your employee handbook. Dancing is presently allowed.
The flavor that lasts and the taste of from that first smooth inhale to the very last. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. But rich tobacco, sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in 1. A double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. No bubbles, no smoke rings. You'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-bop. At home or at work, by the pack or the case. It's the bubbly perk that will pick up your pace. It's bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims today. Ba-do-wop, ba-yada-bop, ba-do-bop, do-wop, ba-yada-da-da-da, do. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-wop, do-bop, bop-bop, bop, do-do-do-ba-do-ya, bop-ba-do-ba-do-wop, bop-ba-do-wop, bop, ba-do-wop, bop, ba-do-wa-do, ba-do-wop, ba-do-wop, ba-do-wa-do-wa-do-bop. Oh, bubblegum, 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 bubblegum.
Rich tobacco, sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend.
Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in 1. A double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. Satisfaction doubles. Bubblegum smoke rings. You'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-wop. Full of flavor that lasts and a taste you can't top.
From that first smooth inhale
To the very last. Try bubblegum slims. Bubblegum slims. Oh, bubblegum slims. It's filled with flavor. Bubblegum slims. Try slims today.
flavor won't stop till the very last.
You're tuned to wireless free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Building a better Eden where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive?
Here at Auntie's Choice, we've been hearing about the Protectorate's use of mental refreshment, and we have one thing to say. Is that it? No physical refreshment? Like the kind you feel from a sip of purpleberry fizzy tea, or from shopping our vast selections of remedies, such as basic and acid. The body is just as important as the mind, and the body needs things like deep-fried cysty bits and mock apple shakes.
I did it.
All day, every day.
They are all dead.
Come see Auntie, dearies.
And I am still alive.
Auntie cares about you. Just a little
I had not
bit
expected
more.
this.
And
I had
now,
prepared no
back
alibi
to
and
it. Now,
so
here's a
felt
song
assured
to
my
take
ruse
your
would be
mind off
discovered
your
and I'd not have to
worries.
carry this
Unless
burden.
you're
But the complete
being hunted by
gullibility of the Protectorate's
machine or some
subjects
such.
cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes hard. I thought my duties complete. And for me, I'd even created a fictitious. All that was left was the waiting. Well, I don't understand, and I am the only one. My cover story has worked. It seems a colony so certain of its absolute control. I was able to easily. I have hacked into the. Well, I have little.
When you drink tequila.
Say, looking for big fruity flavor and plausible deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the Purple Bread Worm with Purple Berry Tequila.
When you drink purple berry tequila.
It's loaded with added preservatives, made with 100% real artificial purple coloring. It has a little added kick to get you going in the morning.
When you drink purple berry tequila.
Yes, yes, it's the only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Purple berry tequila today.
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret. When you drink purple berry tequila. Make the most of what you earn. Take a ride on that purple worm. When you drink purple berry tequila.
We're closed.
Play hard so you work a little harder. Sobriety won't make you any smarter. So have another purple berry. Have another purple berry. Have another purple berry tequila. Take it up with the head office. Banter elsewhere. Do I look approachable? Because I'm not. Do I look approachable? Because I'm not.
Scout report. Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir. Excellent. At ease, Scout. I'm going!
behind it, and the sovereign embodies and
Huh.
executes on it.
Well,
Throughout history,
at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to
Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this word to the wise. Despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in...
for recreation. We sleep well at night. Work isn't strenuous or stressful. Food is nutritious and plentiful. We have everything we need. Prudence dictates we take a moment to rightly appreciate it all and thank the sovereign.
Everything, literally everything I own is underwater. What do you mean? Everything we have belongs to the sovereign.
From the lowliest subject to the most exalted. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
The pleasant atmosphere and rich natural resources.
Nice weather we have been having, or not having. Goodbye.
Word on the wireless is that Auntie's choice is Stay true, outsider.
You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle. You haven't heard? When Antes invaded, they broke the seawall. Flooded nearly half. A number of our subjects drowned. Took a while for our water purifier to catch up. So some drank tainted water, which is not good for you. Oh, we've all heard about Auntie's Choice grafting labs. Only cost you an arm and a leg. I do question their low-grade nostrums. Wireless says they are rushed to... Protectorate curatives are of the highest quality. Don't suppose you have any medical supplies to spare, do you? That you might kindly consider... Oh, no thank you. From what I've heard about Auntie's medicaments, might poison a patient or cause them to grow an extra head or something. Well, fear I've... Hello again. All right, be careful. Hello again. Here to help? Hard to say. Before the invasion... Must say I do look forward to mealtime. See you when I see...
Of course, it's part of the Sovereign's plan. He floods our houses, which makes more habitat for fish, which offers us fish, which gives us strength to build new houses.
Greetings. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome, but where are my manners? Serving Unit 1.
Confirm it.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best. Pshaw! I've no desire to speak of the current state of Fairfield. Why, I cannot fathom any of my people or I even contemplating defecting the Protectorate, let alone for that cesspool of inanity. I have my own means of helping them, which you could aid me with if you so chose. I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing... What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves. We are not miracle. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat one. We are of like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist can reprogram the mech, but not without parts. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts.
The matriarch working with and through the sovereign devised the paradigm.
Why, we're traitors, obviously. We've not fulfilled our duty. Now, either the arbiters arrive to execute us, or this place falls under the vapid boot heel of these fine and decent If I can, the arbiters might see fit to penalize only me. Commute the... Hence my use of the term, I owe it to every single person here to try. Nobody needs go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as it'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it. When I look outside, I see people who are hardy and resilient, who trust the paradigm, who understand prosperity. I have the aid of key pillars of our community. Our automechs are still running, mostly. We have a generator to power them, fresh water, the reassuring voice of everyone's neighbor Prudence wafts. I don't know. Look, I've entertained these fool notions of yours long enough. I have a brighter future in mind for Westport, one you can help with, in fact, rather than dwelling on dark maybes and scenarios of worst imagining. Under Protectorate law, not the first to question my judgment. No, let us talk plainly. What would it take to secure your aid? Certainly. What would you like to know? Our society, we are also tasked with leading the rest of the subjects. There are varying degrees. Why, even... Is there anything else? That's abundantly kind of you. Though there must be something I can offer. Enough to lead and inspire those who work there. Once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask? Difficult place to saunter into. Stations off limit. In exchange for the automech, never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in. Wonderful. The parts to get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you. Farewell now.
Benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury that... affords us. A perfect life of contentment and plenty.
nightmare that the matriarch didn't give us.
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
You are the raw material. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the automech repair center. What's your business here?
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if...
All right, let's... Marshal Don... Oh, and fair warning, watch out for uranium gas. We sprung a leak. Nothing too bad, aside from the headaches. One more thing. Don't cause any...
Outsider, prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
Greetings, potential customer. State your business. This unit was engineered to...
Oh, this is surely exciting. Someone is finally trying...
Command...
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode.
All wares...
Sorry.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable.
Does that one compute?
Affirmative. Initiating
See you soon, I hope.
A new arrival. If you'd indulge me, I have a few questions I'd like to ask. For medical posterity, and so on and... I'm afraid I require more information before I... First question, can you describe the conditions in which you were exposed to the uranium? Accident... All right. For instance, do your bones seem noticeably softer somehow? Have you observed any sterility? Well, good, as promised. There. That should do it. Do stop back in if you suffer additional exposure. Normally, I'd say to ask the quartermaster, but he died a few weeks back. Perhaps he's been replaced since? Failing that, I imagine you could ask the technicians here. Oh, what would you like to know? Zeranium in its default crystalline state poses two. In this gaseous state, zeranium is quite hazardous. The concentration of the gas is a critical. Anyhow, I could talk about this all day if I let myself. Zeranium refined. However, it's also highly total. Come to think, our visiting scientist next door is.
First the attack, then there's a rain. At this rate, we're never getting caught up. Outsider.
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Zeranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis, then became atypically aggressive. Forced to terminate test model in self-defense.
Welcome. Glad to have you back.
Ambient, state your business. Initiate.
Oh, name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You'd think that a fully stocked auto-mechanical repair center would have automech. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently, right around the time the quartermech completed a routine inventory. As a matter of fact, yes. Recently, when the crates by the wall got too high, it began stacking supplies on the catwalk above. Logic can be a funny thing, you understand. One misstep can have the most peculiar results. Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were present and accounted for. Are you acquainted with Delphinia? She's a scientist on loan from the Vox Relay, helping with the Zeranium leak and all. Delphinia is not. Anyway, best of luck in your.
Oh, yes, I adore interruptions. Now, what is it you want? Quite busy, as I said. Unless, now, did you have some business here? Now that you mention it, there was, after several firm remonstrations, we'll get, now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas? One and the same. I could speak at so what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer for quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. Alas, while I'm occupied with Good. Now here, merely try to avoid any fields of dense uranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions? Normally, yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure, ideally the resulting shielding will protect against any gas. Well, of course, if you suffer, I believe that. Oh.
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Caught a piece of shrapnel during the attack. What about you?
Uranium poisoning. Only a mild case, but the doctors are withholding treatment to study my symptoms.
Sovereign's mercy. How do you feel?
Downright privileged is how I feel. Sick with pride, nauseous with courage, and chronically fatigued.
Well, look who it is. What is it this time? Don't have much to spare.
My little minion. I trust you. What did I tell you? Should you suffer now? What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user. Capital deduction. Where have you been? You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility. You guessed correctly. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier. Dragoons are a mainstay of our military. The design has been in production. You must have seen the large automech patrolling the interior grounds. I'm sure he's just being... No doubt he also seeks to retain an unspoiled automech, since the others are by now riddled with... Oh, certainly. They're all in the building blocked by Zeranium gas, which is why we're... However, I do recall hearing this facility was originally assigned to Good. A flexible... Failing that, one last... Well... Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier? Oh, superb. I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. With this gadget... Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war. Don't thank me. Just...
First the attack, then there's uranium. At this rate, we're never getting caught up.
distracted, daydreaming on the job? Mental refreshment centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts. Go now.
Outside.
Under protectorate law, we are bound to
This was saying I'd rest easier if you'd been assigned to it. Originally. That generator goes?
Welcome back. Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. That is most excellent. Please, hand them over.
They sneer at our contentment.
Sincerest, there is wreckage from a... Tell me, do you already have protectorate jump boots in your possession? That's what I knew them as. The official title is personal plasma thrusters, I suppose. Wouldn't know much about that. I'll prepare a... Sentries, once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It'd save many lives.
Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering.
Look, let's save ourselves some arguing. You've already helped me. I will grant you the writ. You can ignore my request, fine, but the Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing protector. Why, isn't it obvious? As vigilant, executions done in the service of order are an unfortunate necessity. Done at the whim of an individual. Well, Marshal Corbin, and this, we cannot allow any of that to happen. Good. I may farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can. To check in on my people and see how they fare. Nobody needs go. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was... Well, that's what's commonly referred to as farewell.
The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources represent a
I hear correctly that you brought us automech parts? Why, thank you kindly, outside.
Snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprite race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight. It would lean off all these supplies, the crabbles skedaddle. Or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
The wireless said that flooding Westport is routine maintenance to remove the dust that had been building up in our door frames.
The Sovereign really does think of everything.
And/or manipulative, indoctrinatory falsity.
Did you hear? They're letting anyone who wants to train at the Arbiter's facility.
We're to spend our lives in our predetermined profession.
That's why it's so generous of the Sovereign to let us become 20 parts of the great war machine.
I inhaled so much dust and debris during the
Designed it, and the Sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poverty didn't have
The matriarch and sovereign chose Eden, perfect.
We don't
Greeting! However, I may offer you a limited selection of initiating.
Only listen to the phone. Can't say that voice sounds at all.
That didn't sound...
If you're that new salesperson, don't bother. Whoever was here packed up and left. I just came out here to take boxes on Milton Street's list. And it's easy bits.
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them. Stranger, consider yourself lucky that I've been ordered to not... I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent. Yes. They are corporate degenerates who... When we I dare say this spectacle served its purpose well. If you are an enemy of the Protectorate, you will be judged. May we all... Out of the question. Must I repeat myself? If you are not... He's been... fervent. Any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights. So, you are a true believer. Why, in our matriarch's name would you not have said so earlier? Surely you now understand my conundrum in the face of such blatant misinterpretation. I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. Bring them to me, and I'll dispose of them. In return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the bridge. Fair exchange, wouldn't you say? I commend you for your eager interest. I think I once had utmost respect for her. But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against... What? How do you know this? A fascinating notion. And do you have proof that what they say is true? You believe those corporatists need... The second traitor I seek, he too... But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his face. Are these orders clear? Your humor leaves much to be desired. But now go on, seek out Charlton, but beware if you step out of line.
Eyes up, outsiders.
Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice? Remember, who's best?
Salutations, Arcadia. Auntie Cleo here with a direct message to all Protectorate subjects listening.
These new official announcements. That Milver, could that truly be true? Or is it a base falsity forced? You don't say. Huh. So it's only here.
Intent on stealing the very bread off your plate. No, nothing could be...
Exciting news! Prudence dictates
To inform on a neighbor is a blessing, Prudence says. I'm still waiting for a few thank yous.
We say that's a fancy way of stating you're their slave. They say you're part
Apologies, but an automechanical's work is never... This unit beautifully acknowledges your presence.
I'm here to tell you personally, it's never too late to rebrand and start anew. Join us, embrace freedom, revel. Choice, Auntie's choice.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer. Auntie-Fizzles.
Say, hold up there, friend. Watch out. That was a minefield.
Ha! I laugh at danger. I'm a get up and go getter. Whoosh! That's the sound of me throwing...
Apologies for not noticing you there. Wasn't paying rap, caught me reset. That part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton White. Boy, that's wonderful. I'm actually others in a reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials. Ha! The same one. You likely guessed their influence right. You and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice... If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell.
I want to speak plainly to the citizens of the Protectorate. This war is...
Ugh, my uncle's child. That side of the family is obstinate and mean. No, I'd hardly risk life and limb trying to convert her. That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang. Oh, did you have another mission in mind? One especially designed for my unique... Really? What was he like? Bold? Assertive? With a wildly an audacious proposal? Yet this place, despite its recent... Oh, but what would vigilant Hogarth say? What would... I can scarcely imagine it. Abandoning my community only to satisfy my gastronomical urges and risk-taking attitude. Righto! Well, you seem rather confident. Best of luck, I suppose. You are surely going to need it. Please inform me, as a recent convertee to Auntie's Choice. Well, ever since he became interim chief mechanist, he's been crying day and night about that generator. If anything happens to that thing, if I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell. Ugh, my uncle's child. That side of the family is obstinate and mean. That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not Of course.
Consumer, step inside and let electromagnetic waves bathe.
Hello again. Have you spoken to Vigilant Hogarth yet? Did he give permission for me to leave? Of course.
Collectivism. Not recommended for longer than 1 second at a time. Not responsible for temporary or permanent damage to eyes.
You have the gratitude of... Don't suppose you checked in with Vigilant Hogarth yet, eh? Oh, I mentioned to the Vigilant how I'd reset my chef mech to prepare meals to my liking. Next thing you know, all the underlying subjects are expected to mind their assigned area and particular forte. So I was a mite taken aback. But I'm happy to help the system of curativist Rose talk you. Not to indulge in idle talk, but things have been different around here of late. Not at all overwhelmed or terrified of and the right parts. Plenty of parts. That Milver Street fellow said in Fairfield you can, if I understood correctly. Could that truly be true? Or is it a base fault? Oh, and they hire you too. You're not simply assigned a role, but you, I guess, need to prove competence? Admit, I'm still cogitating over that offer on the loudspeaker.
Now with 110% of your daily chemicals and preservatives. Say, you've got your alien planting.
Hello again. Have you spoken to Vigilant Hogarth yet? Did he give permission for me to leave? Ah, I see.
Despite the countless voices screaming in your head not to.
It's like or milk and expired medicine. Yet despite this bale... Carbonative mouthfeel, I feel great!
Everyone knows Salubri's concoctions aren't supposed to taste good.
I'll say, it's like rotten fruit. bits, and she'll give you some new glitz. Give Auntie 5 bits, and she'll give you a facial grin.
Trust the plan. Are we amply
Prudence
sustaining the
dictates
system right
we
now?
cherish our community.
Should I be sustaining it?
This wildly unfettered personal freedom pervades every aspect of life and it is choice. Choice is the name for a reason, my good subjects. Without further ado, I hereby extend my personal invitation to you all to join us in Fairfield and sample our unique brand of autonomous self-determination.
Hello. Come here often. Goodbye.
Exciting news! Auntie's choice is an invasive
the
the
plan.
sovereign provides.
Progress.
The system.
Apologies. This unit's conversation module is functioning intermittently. Nice weather we have been having, or not having. Goodbye.
That vacuous cacophony said you have your orders. The Vox relay awaits. Do remember what I asked of you.
I laugh at danger. I'm a get up and go getter. Whoosh! That's the
bastion of the weary and join the winning side. I shall await you with open arms.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice. The stamen of a typical Arcadian Titan flower, or Colossicus arum, is responsible for dumping several pounds of dozens surrounding most settlements, and the many other flowering megaflora native to the colony. And you have a recipe for gunky eye, dupla, post-nasal flooding, and worse. An easeful release from Arcadian allergens of all kinds. Use Falderall's mollifying demulcent and breathe easy once again. Falderall, the most trusted name in exo-anti-allergenics. Too much spacers ale. Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you. Jiffy Mail Order Division informs it is now offering the Pan Pharmacon 5 walk-in industrial microwave, originally developed for secretive research laboratories for purposes we may only guess at. The Pan Pharmacon 5 is now available to you, the unremarkable everyday consumer. Step inside and let electromagnetic waves bathe over you, exciting your...
That doesn't sound like us. I'm sure this is all
Maybe
part of the
fantasy,
paradigm.
luxury, and resplendence are all relative.
Collectivism. Ask your doctor if a walk-in industrial microwave is right for you. Whether it's an orifice or a face, Auntie's Choice makes it a flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the off of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses.
The advertisements help Auntie's folks
Not only
straighten
does
up
it
their
save the company a fortune,
I was sad for her.
unnaturally
My house got
sweet, almost flooding.
Then the wireless told me everything was splendid.
Stranger?
I wish everyone's neighbor Prudence was my actual neighbor. Except my domicile is presently in
My
Hawaii.
body is covered. Imperfect thoughts sure can be invasive.
Of course, it's part of the Sovereign's plan. He floods our house. Stay true, outsider.
Prudence dictates we maintain sufficient zeal at all times.
To deliberate is to court ruin. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of perfect symmetry.
Right now, the paradigm
You return. Hello again. Here to help? Or just being friendly? All right.
Conversation is not possible at this or any time.
That endless yattering is more. You have your orders. The Vox relay awaits. Do remember what I asked of you. What utter nonsense. How can you say? Do tend to differ. Last I checked, our infrastructure is still plugging away, and our people are too. Tell me what you... Excuse me, but that cacophony emanating from our loudspeakers can drive one to distraction. That is concerning. Perhaps they think I regard my former subjects are free to live an empty life with Auntie's choice. Should I? Haven't I failed them enough for one lifetime? No. I will stay here and loyally await the judgment I richly deserve. Admittedly, the outlook is bleak, but I am a member of the Protectorate. I shall persevere. You do. Unsure how I'll endure such an empty existence. Perhaps if I... All right, then.
We're providers, liberators.
Be on my way in 2 shakes of a raptidon's tail. Promise. Just I look forward to a new life of audacious self-determination. Be on my way in 2 shakes of a raptidon's tail. Promise. Just need a moment to say goodbye to this place. Promise.
Safely and together. Once there, you are to appeal to local authorities for citizenship.
What do you think it would be like in Fairfield? I admit to an...
You are thus and forevermore relieved of your duties as subjects of the Protectorate. This is a direct order.
I see you have not brought my cousin to heal. Have you at least seen about Ida? Let me see that. Unfortunately, there are reports of the Harvester have... Should Montelli deign to interrogate me for my associations, I'll be certain to inform him of her patriotism. This displeases me. I've been mulling on the information about Ida. So, good.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer. Anti-Fizzos.
Can't believe some of those Protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
Let them simmer themselves.
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to dispose of it.
Watch yourself, friend. You've lived from the hushed grumblings of the refugees. I've gathered that I've 2 minds about the convertees. anyone with eyes can see they need... I did indeed. Do forgive my preoccupations. The refugees are already long suffering. Speak now, should you ever find yourself visiting the ACS Undisputed Claim. Do come see me. I've no doubt that when we next meet, I'll have risen 6 ranks, at least. What? But you... Oh.
Hey there, go. Oh, hello. Pardon if I'm a bit distracted. I'm just so happy to be here. If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell. My uncle's child. I possess an overabundance of course. Hey there, go-getter.
Think you're being subtle? You're wanted for crimes against Auntie's choice. Make ready your bits or make peace with the architect. Rolling up my sleeve.
It's authentic. Now, 10% of your... Chemicals and preservatives.
Hey there, go-getter.
worthy of disruptive influences. Tomfoolery is this? Loading a new. Restoring the fastest. Target reacquired. Quarry found.
34989 threat exiting the cover.
Right. Invasive. Fine. That somebody?
Help you with something? There. No use rambling further.
You ever wonder what most the war is over? Brigadier Montelli is a credit to the Protectorate. He would never steer us wrong.
And if he does?
I don't understand.
Never mind. I may need to arrange some paperwork. What?
I thought I heard you reciting poetry. It was most evocative, with rich metaphors and clever wordplay.
Oh, thanks. Just a little something I want read at my funeral. We'll get funerals, right? We can't go wrong following a brigadier's orders. Can we?
Of course not. Unless he executes us as traitors. Which would mean we are. So, in that case, no funeral.
Thanks. I feel much better.
deserves a look. Let me at this nettlesome contrivance.
Again. Come, quickly. We must all bear witness.
Technicians Acna and Gastrell, you stand accused of manufacturing a fatal flaw in one of our valued dragoons. Have you any last word?
That dragoon was already defective. Oh, we were only rebuilding the logic.
At last, the truth alights. I hope this on the charges of sabotage and treason most... No, please.
More loyal subjects executed. And valued technicians, no less. Wait, I recognize you from... a harbinger of disaster. That's what you are. Now you appear again. No doubt to incite further strife at a moment of crisis. Others named Hogarth a traitor, but I never believed it. In any case, go to his terminal. Search for any information on it that may be deployed against him. I'll admit there's some... No. Besides, Montelli is not merely my superior. He's also an old friend. You will need your own... Head through the door to the right and continue down the hall. You should find your... My commitment to the... Remember, I will join...
relay launches, we won't be able to change its trajectory. It could land on one of our towns.
Are you questioning the actions of our brigadier?
No, of course not.
Good. I was sure I misunderstood you.
Wait.
It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. Out of sight! Restoring the balance!
Giving chase.
Serve the sovereign.
Let her cut above the average. Renee! The Protectorate endures. Edging forward. Improving position. Allocating explosives for our beneficent leader.
Wherever are they now?
Come on out, so we might talk this over. Serve the maintaining perfection. Hastening.
Never doubted. Their zeal never lacked. Perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. What the?
Forging ahead! Charging boldly! Into the fray! Edging! Pouring! Invasive elements! Moving aside!
Advance! No refuge granted. Sir?
Hastening to cover. Back in my sight. Seeking shelter. Paradigm predicted. Endure. The Protectorate!
Admittedly, yes, but those were my...
What now? Ah, an intruder. Of course. I was warned the paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. And of all that...
My intentions are...
Talk.
Turn your...
My methods may seem... callous. But a swift response to treat Auntie's choice. Bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. If only the Sovereign heeded his... Hardly. The only thing I would welcome in this moment is your head upon a... And if I do not...
If needs... I don't suppose you have anything more to add? Something that might further our purpose? Now would be... You incompetent!
Trusting? Word up to... Guard!
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activity. I've triggered the Vox relay, so you'll have plenty of time.